Hi YouTube crafters! I'm back and today I'm doing another craft. I had an idea to make a phone case with gummy bears and like a rainbow and silicone whipped cream clouds, and I had an extra phone case laying around, so I thought I would do like a prototype for me and to see in case I wanted to sell it, make them to sell. So that's what I'll be doing today, and if you're interested you can keep on watching. So here's that phone case I was talking about. And over here I have some gummy bears that I already made. They're not glazed, so they're not shiny. And I made those using one of my homemade silicone molds that I made using actual gummy bears. I affectionately call these fat bears because they're nice and fat and chunky. And they're so cute. I'm very picky about my gummy bears' faces, and I thought these guys were perfect. So anyway, I think what I'm going to do for today is I made a sun using a circular mold that I made as well. And where is it right here? I made a couple of stars and I just cut the tips off. And that's how I'm going to make this sun up here that I want in the corner. I think I'm just going to super glue that into place. And then I'm going to paint a rainbow. In the future I'll probably make that a resin 3-dimensional rainbow. Yeah, and then I'm going to do a blue background to look like the sky. So that's what I'm going to get started on. Alright, I finished mixing a very pretty, you can't see the sparkles, but lightly sparkly blue. I think it's very nice. And I'm just going to go ahead and pour it right on. You know what I just realized I should have done? Because this case is so soft, it's like sinking under the weight of the resin. So I should have put like, not like a fake cell phone, but like something to stuff it before I poured, so the resin wouldn't pool, so it would spread out. But I've already poured it, so maybe if I have something thin enough. Let's see. Okay, so I found a guitar pick mold, and you can't see it, but it's under there, so that helped a little bit. Okay, so I actually just went ahead and created a rainbow out of UV resin because I figured I would just do that real quick instead of making a mold and waiting for it to cure, blah blah blah. And some of my colors, I think especially the yellow and the orange, were too opaque, so I'm 100% sure that it didn't cure on the bottom. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. I can take that off. Zap it in the UV light, and then my UV light is right in there. And then I will flip it over, cure it, as much as I can, and it should be fine. Okay, I completely almost forgot that it's at this point you have to put in the gummy bears. So I just sanded down a couple of bears quickly. Oh, there we go. Nope. I kind of wanted to look casual, like, I don't know, it's raining gummy bears. That looks kind of cute. Don't want this. Oh, sorry, you can't even see what I'm doing. I want this bear a little higher up, not too much, because I'm gonna put my clouds up there. I'll put the yellow one. Oh, perfect. Put them right there. Let's see. Actually, change of plans. I only have 4 colors, so the other one will actually go in the middle. Plop. Awesome. And I'll put another blue one down here. Ooh, very cute. And then, should I pull up one up here? A random bear up there. That might work. Okay, it's the next day, and the case is cured. I did change the order a little bit of the bears, and if I ever decide to start selling these, I'm definitely going to use a hard case, not a soft case, because it was hard to get the resin to be level, and I did get some spillage. You can see it on the side there, and I had to cut it off, and I cut part of the case off. Anyway, just a little side note. And I would make the rainbow bigger, and I'm working on, let me show you. I'm working on a little rainbow. This one might be too big, but I'll make a mold out of it, or out of a rainbow, and then I will make it 3-dimensional, so that'll look a lot cuter. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and glaze the bears just with a thin layer of UV resin, and then I will glaze the rainbow as well, and then I'll get ready to do the silicone whip. So I actually, can you see it better? I painted over it with acrylic paint. It definitely needed to be bigger, and the colors needed to be brighter. And I also just painted over, oh my gosh, it looks so messy. I painted over the sun because it needed to be more opaque. So now it's gonna pop. I was actually not gonna do a flood coat, but since I did acrylic paint, I'm gonna go ahead and cover it. So I will do that, and once it cures, I'll finally come back and do the final silicone whip. All right, I'm back. I put that top coat of resin on, and this flimsy case, can you even see it? It's giving me so much trouble. It's spilled. That's okay though, but I'm not using that case anymore. These kinds of cases. Anyway, let me flip you around. It's super shiny. I am just adhering the case here with some putty. Oh, it's very shiny. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sand along the edges because I decided to do a border with silicone. And I will sand right here along the bottom of the rainbow because I want to make some clouds. Let me see. No, you almost can't even see the glitter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some Prolax powders. That's healthy. And I'm gonna add a tiny bit of this Prolax powder. There we go. It's called Interference Purple. I'll show it to you. There you go. Or Interference Violet. Oh, there we go. Picked up a much more pearly sheen. Wow, that's so pearly. I hope you can see it. Like right there. Very pretty. Awesome. I'm gonna bag this and start piping. Put it in my little bag and I'm ready to go. Alright, I'm not very good at this, but I will do my best. Where should I start? I'm gonna start down here. Should I do that or the other one? You know what? I like these better. Oof, that's really bad. God, I practiced a whole bunch too, but I guess not. Alright, I'm gonna switch styles. I'm just gonna do a simple I don't even know what this is called. Should I do a simple little border? Oh, there goes the sun. Okie, I obviously need so much practice. Let me think for a second. What other design could I do that would be easier than this? This is horrifying. Oh my god. Okay, let me start down here again. Do little shells. Okay, that's easy. Obviously, I'm not very good at decodening, so I'm gonna have to practice that quite a bit. But I think it's salvageable, and it still looks really pretty, so it's a huge bonus. Wow, this is slightly horrifying. Okay, oh my god. I don't know if it's like the camera or what, but this is like the worst. Like, if I'm nervous, this is like the worst job I've ever done on any of my crafts. But it is for me, and it was just a prototype case, so I think I'll have to be okay with it for now. But I mean, if I liked them, my goal is to sell them, so obviously they would be much, much nicer than this. Alright, and I'm just gonna pipe the little clouds. Let me think, how should I do this? Let's do that. That looks cute. Let me think here. There we go. Alright, now let me just find... Huh, I thought I set him out. Did I lose him? I put aside a little gummy bear that I glazed so that he could just sit very pretty on top of here, but I guess not. Okay, I lost him. Okay, well, let me try to find him real quick. Okay, I found my little son. He was hiding in the UV lamp. Anyway, I was thinking that I would bloop, plop him up here, but you know what? I'm gonna be really brave and try to add more clown. Ooh, that actually kind of worked. There we go. I found, oh my god. He is scored on the back, by the way. And I'm going to plop, what the heck is this? It's like everything that could go wrong is going wrong. This wants to be the world's ugliest case. Okay. How about, what looks good? I could also plop him up here, but that would look kind of weird. You know what? I have some left. I'm going to make another cloud up here. Smaller. 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5. He's just gonna plop himself down right in the middle of that cloud. There you go. He's just watching from the cloud. Okay. This should be dry to the touch in about 30 minutes. So, oh, yeah, it doesn't look that bad, but it's, oh, you can't even see it. Da-da-da. It's a little bit of a mess. It doesn't quite look like a 5-year-old made it, but maybe like an 11-year-old. I don't know. So I'll come back when it's dry and show you what it looks like. All right, the case is dry to the touch now. It's a mess. But I learned a couple of things. I need to practice my piping. If I were to make this case again, I would start off with a hard case. I would do the piping first, then pour the resin in. And definitely make the rainbow and the sun 3-dimensional as well. And maybe make the colors a little more cohesive on the gummy bears. But other than that, you know, I like the idea as a prototype. I definitely want to make more of these. I think it's really cute. I think it's a good idea. This is my old phone. It's not the correct phone for the case, but I think it's a good idea. It's adorable. I love especially this little bear just hanging out on a little cloud. So I might make more. I hope that its successors are a lot nicer. Alright, if you watched this video, thank you for watching it, and I hope you got inspired, or at the very least had a nice little laugh. And anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.